Maestro Fresh-Wes is the godfather of Canadian hip-hop, record producer, actor, and author. His album, which debuted in 1989, Symphony in Effect, was the first certified platinum album by a Black Canadian artist. Life as an artist ain't easy, and Maestro Fresh-Wes joins Peaks and Valleys to talk about it right now.
They say it is the darkest before the dawn. But what do you do before the dawn comes when all you have is candles and night lights guiding your path until morning, until your sight is restored and you can see your way out, your way through, your way to the other side? You push with all your might until the day breaks and your victory comes. This is Peaks and Valleys with TK Trinidad.
He's the Renaissance man himself, the godfather of Canadian hip-hop, Maestro Fresh-Wes. How are you doing?
I feel blessed. Thanks for having me, TK. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on. So, we're a couple episodes in to Peaks and Valleys, and at the end of the day, my goal with the show is just to really connect with, you guys who are watching that we're all human. So tell me about one of your rock bottom experiences and like how you kind of came out of it.
I made the transition. I was making the transition from music to film and TV. And it wasn't the easiest thing, like people think it's, just because you're successful in one field that you could just jump into something else and it's going to happen instantaneously. But that wasn't the case with me, man. I remember I had a call back for an event, TK, and I got kind of, I wouldn't say arrogant, I was ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you why I was ignorant, because the time before I got a call back, I got the part. So I'm like, okay, this is easy. I didn't realize they gave me 13 brand new pages. I didn't even read it. I went to the club the next night because I'm like, if they call you in, they like you. You're getting it.
Right.
On my way to the audition now, I'm reading this thing, and it's like 13 brand new pages. And I called my agent. I said, listen, I'm not ready for this. They gave me 13 new pages. She goes, Wes, do your best. You'll be fine. I go, I really don't think so. She goes, Wes, trust me. Go in, do your best. You'll be okay. I saw actors coming out smiling like, yeah, I killed it. They're all leaving. And here I am nervous, man. I went in. I was bad, man. And I called my agent right after and I said, listen, man, I didn't do good on this one at all, man. She goes, Wes, I'm sure you did fine. 2 weeks later, I get a call. She said, you know what, Wes? I saw the videotape of your audition, and you were right. You were awful.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, man. She goes, we have to have a talk, man. So we went down and we talked, and my heart's beating, like, because I went from here thinking like, okay, I did the stuff musically. I took my 1-2 acting courses. I got a little thing there, like this is what it is. And she sat me down and said, listen, man, I don't know whatever you did in music, that's cool, but you worked real hard at that. This agency here, we got a name to uphold, okay?
Right.
So you can't be coming in, like she just gave me the talk, and I felt like embarrassed. I felt like down, like I felt like a child. like you know what I mean? And it's like I gotta prove to people over again that you know what, and that never happened again, man. I continue getting better. I watch everything go through and trust. I didn't get a lot of parts, but the ones I did lasted, and I'm proud to say that one of the things that I got was a role for a show on HBO that I got nominated for Best Supporting Actor in a Dramatic Role.
Mm-hmm.
But the point was, I'll never forget the time when I was like, that really, that was a turning point right there. It's like, Wes, if you're going to do this, they think you're trash right now.
Right.
You got to work with it. So I was like, man, I really had to. It was humbling, and I just took my lumps and I went through it. And that was a peak, with the music, but it was a valley at that point when I came down and I had to like really reinvent myself on that level. And I want to share something with you too, because do you remember that movie Denzel Washington played Hurricane?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you know, but that was based about Toronto people. Did you know that?
I didn't. No.
So watch this. The people who helped Reuben Hurricane Carter, who was played by Denzel Washington, the real story, The people who helped him get out of prison were from Toronto. The movie was based about Toronto people's getting him out, right?
Right.
And then he rose to victory. He got, they saw that he was in jail. He was innocent, and all that victory story. But it was people from Toronto. Well, those same people, I know, and they love my song. They love that song that I wrote called "Stick to Your Vision." And
Right.
the hook of "Stick to Your Vision" is, I've seen a lot of valleys, I've seen a lot of peaks, I've seen the bitter with the sweet, victory and defeat. Sometimes I fell, but a voice kept saying, "Stick to your vision." So "Stick to Your Vision" was a big song of mine, right? So they wanted to be like, "Wes, we have this opportunity for this movie here. We want you to write a song like "Stick to Your Vision," so we can get it played at the end of the movie.
Right.
So I'm like, oh my God, this is a blessing right here, man. So I wrote a song called "Perseverance," man. I was so excited about it. And I remember, like, I submitted it. They loved it. Everybody loved it, man. And I'm saying, I know this is going to be big. Denzel's going to win an Oscar. This is a great turning point in my music career, from
Right.
doing stuff locally to doing stuff. This is just what I need, because I'll be a part of a Hollywood, like, I'll be a part of that whole picture right there, where the movie's the movie, but the final song. And if he wins an Oscar, like, he ended up getting nominated, but like, I would have been a part of that from a music
Right.
perspective, man. So I was so excited, man. TK, at the last minute when I heard they changed and they didn't pick my song, I felt like a part of me died, man. A part of me died. I didn't even want to go see the movie, but my girl at the time was like, "Wes, at least go see the movie, man. The movie was great." But I saw the movie already, and whether it was a TIFF. But now this is a
Right.
final movie with all
The
the
credits and everything.
final the credits and everything, man. When I heard that song, that they played the song, to me, the song was trash, man, and it just bothered me. Like, then I think, am I a hater? Maybe I'm a hater, but it hurt me, man. It really hurt me. It really hurt me. And this goes to people out there. Listen, what's meant for somebody else ain't meant for you, and
Right.
what's meant for you, nobody could take that away. So a couple years later, I'm auditioning for a movie called Redemption. This is when Jamie Foxx played Stanley Tookie Williams. I go into the audition. Come to find out that the dude who executive produced Hurricane, Rudy Langley's, was the same brother who executive produced Redemption. So he was rooting for me to get that song a couple years back. He goes, "Wait a minute, that guy looks familiar. Yo, that's Maestro." That's how I got that part of the movie. So
Nice.
I'm in the movie with do you see what I'm saying? When one
Yeah.
door closes, the
Another
next
one's
door
gonna open.
opens. So when it comes to peaks and valleys, I've seen a lot of peaks. I've seen a lot of valleys. Um, but I'm here, man. I'm continuing to grow, continuing to evolve. And like, when you fall, like, what do? You get back up. Like, that's all I know.
Right.
That's all I know. And there's so many auditions I went for I didn't get. I feel like I get dissed a lot, but then it's like the stuff that I get, and it lands like 8 seasons. Like Mr. D, TVC was on landed eight seasons, man. How many Canadian like Canadian hip hop, I'm sorry, Canadian sitcoms rather last that long, man? You know,
Right.
So I've been really blessed, but I've taken a lot of shots throughout my life that people don't see nor care about. All they care about is the final product.
One final, like, kind of question. Getting into the music industry. So you hit up a point in your musical career where it carried you into acting because you had a name for yourself. But initially getting into the music industry, like, what was that like? Because I envision it wasn't easy. What motivated you to continue on and kind of get to where you are right now?
Because I wasn't afraid to fail, man. And that's naivety. I was naive. There's something about the innocence of a child or a young person.
How old were
Just
you
ju-
when you started, or
I
when
started
you
writing
were
rhymes I started writing rhymes when I was 11. The reason I'm smiling now is just because when I was 15, I met Ron Nelson. I was 15 years old. 15 years old on CKLN 88.1, 1982. I performed the song, and Ron Nelson, who I just spoke to today, was the DJ at the time. And
Mm.
he said, yo, man, that's Melody MC, because that was my name before. He's only 15, and damn, he's good. Up to today, I haven't forgotten that. Up to today, like I'm just saying, I haven't forgotten that. We have the opportunity right here to like inspire people. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know what people are going through, especially in these times right here. But this is why I'm proud of you to have this specific platform to you're utilizing it in a way that could really inspire people, motivate them to do something positive, especially in what we're going through right now, man. You know?
Yeah.
Because nobody's 100% okay.
You've done, music, record producer, actor, author, like you've done so many things. You've taken, that little seed and you've built upon it. So what one sentence would you say to encourage them to keep pushing through?
Always remember that extraordinary people will always have extraordinary challenges. And we are extraordinary people. And this is an extraordinary time we're going through.
Mm-hmm.
But because we're extraordinary people, we will persevere. Understand? Also, effective efforts have been made to control our stories. If you can control somebody's story, that means you can control how they think. You can control how they think about themselves. And our story has been controlled. You see what I'm saying? So we got to remember where we came from, right? And remember the greatness that we've accomplished, not just in February, but day one from every single day, and celebrate that victory very much. My brand new children's book is coming out. It's called Stick to Your Vision. Young Maestro Goes to School, man. And it's coming out. We're going to print today. This is it right here.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I'm very proud of this. It was written by me, co-written by Redora Militant Vanderpool, illustrations by my brother Leon Eclipse Robinson, with a forward written by my brother Cardinal Official. If you go to youngmaestro.ca, you can get your pre-order now.
Nice. And where can people find you as far as social media, etc.?
You can go to Maestro Fresh-Wes on IG, Twitter, Facebook, Maestro Fresh, WES, Maestro Fresh-Wes.
There you have it, the Godfather of Canadian hip hop.
Peaks and Valleys is produced by Josh Rodriguez and TKO Productions. Spoken word and voiceover is done by yours truly, Lem Gonzalez. Thank you for listening, and remember, after the darkness comes the dawn.